Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving into the latest iPhone models to see what's new and improved. Apple just announced the iPhone 16 lineup, and it's got some pretty big shoes to fill. The iPhone 15 series was a tough act to follow, but Apple's claiming some serious upgrades this year, especially in the camera department, so we're gonna break it all down, compare them spec for spec, and see what this upgrade is all about. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what each phone brings to the table and which one might be the right fit for you. Alright, let's kick things off with the design. At first glance, you might be thinking, wait, is that really the 16? And you know what? You wouldn't be alone. Apple's kept the overall design language pretty similar to the 15, but there are some subtle tweaks. For starters, the bezels around the display are even slimmer this time around, which makes for a slightly more immersive viewing experience. Now, flipping the phone over, the camera module is still rocking that square-shaped bump, but the layout's been tweaked a bit. The lenses are arranged a little differently, and they've also made the bump itself slightly smaller, which is always a win in my book. Oh, and one more thing. The color options. Apple's introduced a couple of new finishes this year, and they're looking pretty slick. Of course, we've got the usual suspects, but these new additions are definitely going to turn some heads. Okay, let's talk cameras, arguably the most important feature for a lot of you. Apple's gone all in on the iPhone 16, giving it some serious camera upgrades. First up, the main sensor is even larger this year, which means it can pull in more light. More light equals better low-light performance, and trust me, the difference is noticeable. But the real star of the show has to be the new telephoto lens on the Pro models. They've added a periscope lens, which allows for some crazy optical zoom capabilities. We're talking 5 times or even 10 times optical zoom, depending on which Pro model you go with. And for all you video shooters out there, the iPhone 16 can now record in 8K resolution. That's right, 8K. This thing is a beast when it comes to video recording, and it's packed with pro-level features like ProRes RAW recording and improved image stabilization. Chapter 3, Battery. Going the distance. Alright, battery life, the make or break factor for any smartphone. I know you guys rely on your phones all day long, so how does the iPhone 16 stack up? Well, Apple's claiming some pretty impressive numbers here. They've made some optimizations to the software and hardware, and they're saying you can expect up to 2 hours of additional battery life compared to the iPhone 15. Now, of course, real-world usage will vary depending on how you use your phone. But even if it gets close to that 2-hour mark, that's a pretty significant improvement. Plus, the iPhone 16 supports faster charging speeds, so you can juice it up quicker than ever. Chapter 4, Software, iOS 17 and beyond. Now, let's talk software. The iPhone 16 ships with Apple's latest and greatest operating system, iOS 17, and it's packed with new features. We've got a redesigned control center, improved notifications, and some really cool augmented reality tricks. Apple's also put a lot of emphasis on privacy this year, so you'll find even more tools to control your data and keep things secure. But what I really like about iOS is how well it's optimized for Apple's hardware. Everything just feels so fluid and responsive, and the iPhone 16 handles it like an absolute champ. Whether you're multitasking between apps, gaming, or editing photos, this phone can handle it all without breaking a sweat. Chapter 5. Price. Is it worth the upgrade? Alright, let's talk pricing. The iPhone 16 starts at insert iPhone 16 starting price, while the iPhone 15 now starts at insert iPhone 15 new starting price. Now that's a pretty penny, but the real question is it worth the upgrade? Well, if you're rocking an iPhone 14 or older, then the iPhone 16 is a no-brainer. You're getting a significant upgrade in every department: display, camera, battery life, you name it. But if you're already on the iPhone 15, the decision gets a little trickier. The upgrades are definitely there, especially in the camera department, but it might not be a must-have upgrade for everyone. Ultimately, the decision comes down to your individual needs and budget. Outro, the bottom line. That's a wrap on our comparison between the iPhone 15 and iPhone 16. Let us know in the comments which one you think is worth the upgrade. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech reviews. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.